We're back.
And we're hungry.
Yeah, so we're recording this one right after the previous one, which was last week. But we have more stories to tell you, especially of the neighborhood, because we had one heck of a neighborhood.
Yeah.
Do you remember, I don't know if I've told this story on Punjali before. I think I may have, but that was forever ago when the channel was first starting. Mm-hmm. Megan and Kenzie.
Yeah.
Do you remember them?
Yep. They were cool.
They were our neighbors' daughters. They were both convinced that I had a crush on each of them, respectively. I didn't. And anytime anytime like they'd say something like that, I would blush. You know?
Yeah.
And so then they would start following me around. Yeah, they would chant, "Rosy cheeks, rosy cheeks, you have rosy cheeks."
Do you remember Jacques?
Yeah, a little bit.
Jacques was from South Africa.
Really?
Uh-huh.
I thought he was
Australia.
No. He's from South Africa. Very strong accent.
Dude, he was awesome.
He's a Caucasian South African, not a black South African. Anyways, he was scary.
Yeah.
He was awesome.
He was a force. He was intimidating if you weren't his friend.
Yeah.
Let's put it that way.
He's the carry a machete kind of man.
Oh,
He did.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell that story later.
I don't know what story you're going to share.
But he was awesome. They were a neat family.
Speaking of things that terrify me, I actually have another story. That was was my story with Megan and Kenzie.
Okay, go ahead.
Oh, fast.
So our other neighbor, JC, the one that you mentioned, like her mother thought you were Kim.
My best friend growing up.
Yeah. I was terrified of.
Why are you so terrified of girls?
I don't know. My best friend, he's so terrified of my friends. I don't get it.
I don't know. Okay, I think with
What are you
her,
doing?
it was
You
because
want
like anytime that you guys played, I was like the bad guy. So you'd come over and like try and slap me, I guess.
Yeah, right. Yeah, right.
No, that's the best reason I can come up with.
Yeah, best lying reason.
So down to the point where anytime she came over, this is so embarrassing, and I can't believe I'm admitting this.
What is that?
I would go and I would hide.
Clay was accepted. I was accepted!
Are you excited or scared?
No, I'm excited! I can run the 5K!
Okay, well, I'm trying to get
No, you don't need anything. Woo! But I have to pay $200.
So, it got to the point where anytime she came over, I would run, I would sprint and hide under your bed.
Oh my God.
Do you remember that? You must have, because you came to me. I would just be under there for 2 or 3 hours.
No!
I would just lay down there.
No.
And anytime you asked me where I was, I would say I felt tired, so I took a nap.
On your bed.
Do you remember that? And I remember that you said, "Chris, I know you're terrified of JC because anytime she comes over, you hide."
Yeah, I know you did hide. I don't remember.
I don't know why. What the heck? And then there was Logan, who was
I
another
don't get it. What? I've never heard
I'm not
this.
going to say his last name.
Yeah, I know.
I'll
I know
probably
Logan.
slip and say it later.
Yeah.
But
Why were you so scared?
he was a sweet kid. He was
He's
a nice
awesome.
kid. Yeah, he was a
just
cool
very
kid.
active.
Yeah,
kid.
he terrified me because
He was also my best friend at a later point in my life.
Once he asked me, "Hey, I learned some karate. Can I show you?" I said, "Sure." And then he promptly kicked me in an area where it hurt a lot. Yeah, right there.
Good job, Logan.
And from then on, anytime he saw me, he would try and karate chop me right there.
Oh.
So I was terrified of this kid.
You were terrified of everything growing up.
What the heck? Finally, someone I was terrified of that wasn't female. Take that, Mom.
Oh my goodness.
What the heck?
Yeah.
Well, I used to be terrified of your sister.
No, I wasn't.
Yes, you were.
She used to like.
She's a freaking
She was,
jerk.
like, could barely even walk. Stop.
Welcome to our family.
She would be like wrestling you to the ground and like attacking
Your
you.
manliness points are slowly slipping away.
And you'd be crying, "Mom, she's hurting me."
Get
And
all
I
the
would
juicy
say-
details.
And okay, so Noah's like 5 and a half.
I'm 5. I don't remember anything of this. I couldn't help myself.
Exactly. Then don't say anything.
And like 5.
Oh!
Chloe's like attacking him.
Wait, how
and,
old
like,
am I?
less
How
than-
old is he?
Probably like less than a year. Anyways,
That's impossible.
so
can't even sit up by herself.
She can't.
Yes, I can. I can too, and I will.
Can I tell the story?
Yes, exactly. Tell the story. You'll be quiet.
You're
No
fighting.
wonder I have issues. Okay.
She can't be under a year fighting
Yes,
me.
I can.
How was that
And I
possible?
still can.
I'm
She
sorry
was
for
like,
your
okay,
eardrum.
so she was like a year. Maybe you were like a year.
Yeah.
Maybe a little bit older. Anyways, you'd be like on top of him, like, trying to wrestle him and stuff.
Punching me in the
Stop.
face.
Hey.
High five.
I'm not trying to
Anyways.
tell a story. Because you're being rude.
Yes, she is.
I'm exhausted.
Okay, go on, go
Go
on.
on, mommy, please. All the juicy tea.
Okay. So I would say to, Noah's like crying, Mom, she's hurting me. She's hurting me. I'd say, Noah, stand up and walk away. She can't even get you.
I remember you saying Chloe's more of a man than you are.
Oh my gosh, I hated that.
But what it actually was is you never wanted to hurt her, and so you felt like you couldn't fight back.
Yeah, that's why.
Oh.
Yeah, really.
You felt like you couldn't return the wrestling.
Right.
So you would just let her attack you,
Oh.
which is really what was going on. But I would just say, just stand up. Just stand up and leave.
She can't follow you. She can't
Yes, she
put herself.
Oh my gosh!
Come after you like a
freaking
tornado.
demon when you're not around.
Okay.
Mommy.
Another story I just thought of.
What?
Shoot.
It's probably getting
Okay,
dark.
well you're
Do you
thinking
remember?
Never mind.
Okay, go ahead.
Go
You tell
ahead.
your story.
Did you have a story?
Do you remember the fire
Oh
rock?
my gosh.
I do have a story.
Yeah.
Okay, what? What's the fire rock?
It was the rock.
Oh, yeah.
Front that was that color.
Yeah. The reason I called it the fire rock isn't because it was that color. It was because
Because
okay,
You hit it
Fire.
and make fire.
no, so yeah. So I had a pastime of taking rocks and taking a hammer and smashing
Oh,
them and
yeah.
trying to get them
Yep.
into tiny bits. I pretended I was at a sand making factory.
What?
Yeah, I was a professional sand maker.
Hashtag
Career goals.
schooler.
Well, no, I was in school at this time.
It's my dream.
So
working in a sand.
at one point, I smacked this rock and just
Don't you
sparks
do
went
that?
Oh,
everywhere.
Yeah.
And so that terrified
And
me.
it smoked.
Yeah, so I took that rock and I put it on top of the wall separating us from the highway, and that was the fire rock.
Yeah. I remember that rock.
Fire rock.
Yeah.
Fire
Do you
rock.
remember? So we had a just like all these memories are coming back to me. We had a trampoline in our backyard.
Yep.
I think I've told this story before, but I want to tell you. I want to see what your reaction is. And I,
Did you poop on it?
Under it.
no, I did not poop on it,
You hit
thankfully.
Okay.
But I would. It would be like raining, and I always love to jump on the trampoline while raining. 'cause-
Naked. Bare naked.
No, but I would jump in my bare undies.
Yeah. You guys
Just-
like to jump in your
Close.
tidy whities.
And I would jump up like to where I could totally see over the wall. Like all
Yeah.
I would wave at the cars going by because we live right by a freeway, and I would just be just me in almost my birthday suit. Just everybody, hi, hi, hi.
Up and down. Okay,
Why
go
were
ahead.
we so obsessed with our undies? Do you remember when we moved here?
No.
In the
Are you not
apartment?
finishing was that the trampoline story?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
my little naked.
Highs. Okay. You guys liked being in underwear. I don't
Yeah,
know,
wait,
you
I
always
remember
liked to
the
be free.
mud, the photo of us at
Yes.
Yeah.
Saratoga in mud, but undies.
Yes.
Shut that.
We have a bunch of photos of Noah playing basketball in his undies that are become like infamous in our family.
Yep.
We have a bunch of photos that like selective photos have become very like infamous in our family. You know?
Yeah.
So many.
Oh yeah, I remember.
Y'all
Alright,
three like
so-
to be, because Chloe would run around in just her diaper all the time.
Yep. I have a bunch of videos where she's in the background.
And that was
running
just
without a care in the
yesterday.
world. We just clapped at the same time.
Stop.
Hold her back. Hold her back.
Demon.
Oh my lord, Chloe, stop please.
Who's your favorite of our family?
Young lady?
So.
You know who it is. Okay.
He's hurting
Oh, should we have some
feelings.
Yeah, she's about to.
Well, I'm just shooting at a high color balance, so that
Okay,
probably
sorry.
looks really orange.
How my
Tell him to
face.
So-
stop.
Be nice.
Noah. So, like, we moved after a while, and the first time that we went
Really?
to go visit California again, visit all our old friends and family, we hung out with our old neighbors, Megan and Kenzie.
Yes.
And they had a paintball gun, which I had never come
yes!
across before.
Yes!
Yep. So that day we went out to their fence
Yeah.
and we just shot the heck
Out of the fence.
out of the fence.
What
Well-
did Jacques think about that?
I don't know.
He wasn't
We got on
wasn't
a
there.
plane back to the other side of America before he got home.
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh
But
god.
wait.
I
But
don't think
before
I'd
we
Are they
got
still alive?
before we got back,
Have you heard from them since?
he wasn't there. He wasn't home. I remember that. But I remember before we were about to leave, I was gonna go. You know, it was in the backyard and they had fences, right? Well, obviously. So I was
course,
going
right.
through the fence side, but it was locked because I couldn't reach it. I was like, how old was I?
You were young.
So I was like 7.
Yeah.
Okay. I basically I was like, okay, I can climb over the fence, right? You remember this yet?
Nope.
Okay, so I was going,
You were alone.
I'm on the top of the fence, right? So I swing my leg over it and I'm about to go down when suddenly I let go and I am hanging on
Oh,
the
yes.
fence by my pants.
Yes.
What?
Your
That
pants
they ripped it
Yeah.
everything, and I was hanging there on the fence
I
by my
remember that.
pants, and I was screaming.
Didn't Jacques get you?
They had to come by. Finally, you guys came, and
Oh
I
my
remember
gosh.
that.
Yeah.
I have no memory of that.
yeah, I was hanging from my pants on the fence,
Oh my gosh.
but I couldn't reach anything,
Do
so
you
I was
rem-
just stuck there.
Do you remember when we went rock climbing?
We went
Which
rock
time?
climbing a lot.
This is Aunt Tammy's birthday.
Yep.
And they hooked Noah up. He was really young at this point. He was like 5.
Yeah.
Maybe younger.
Yeah.
So he shimmies up to the top, no problem. And then he goes to get down, and he doesn't weigh enough.
Yeah, for the auto.
So he'd let go, and he just kind of sit there.
Yeah.
Super high up, especially when you're like 5.
Yeah, because you have no fear.
Yeah,
So.
well, he did
except
then.
me, except me.
Well, you have no fear going up.
Yeah, you have no fear going up, but once you
Yeah.
get to he was at the very tip top.
Yeah, he was.
And then he could not get down. And we were so far down, because like he was, this tall. So multiply that times,
Yeah.
he was terrified. And we couldn't figure out a way to get him down. So one of the workers had to climb up the wall and just kind of, didn't they have to like pull, just kind of pull
Yeah,
him
they
down?
did. And they gave him a little candy bar when he was
Yeah,
up
I
there.
wanted a candy before, and then
Yeah.
so I got my candy.
Did you read it?
Because they didn't want him to cry.
It was a. Can I say what it was?
What, the candy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was just Snickers.
Yep.
Sponsor.
a.
How do you make that face?
Like what? This
No,
That's
the
the Uncle
Snickers.
Steven
Say
face.
Snickers.
Snickers.
Yeah, right there. How do you do that? I've seen that on mine.
Oh, Snickers.
Do you do this?
No. No.
I can't do it.
Oh my
We are
God.
rapidly running out of light.
Yeah, we are.
That is an ugly person.
Real quick, can we end on the machete story?
Okay.
'Cause I want to hear
Basically-
this. I'm curious.
All right, so this is actually very short. It's nothing really. So basically, we're at Megan and Mackenzie's house.
Megan and Kenzie.
And-
She got really upset with
Yeah.
it.
So
Anyone called
they
them
had
Mackenzie.
all kinds of stuff like airsoft, paintball stuff. So basically, I was there in their house by myself.
What?
Why? No, I wasn't by myself. Some of them were out. You and somebody else was outside, and then Mackenzie or
Probably Megan.
somebody.
I was closer to Megan than I
Yeah,
was
and
with
Mackenzie
Kenzie.
had to go get a snack or whatever. So basically, I was watching TV when I got up, and I went and I was snooping through their house. Believe it or not, I looked through one door. This is it, just one door. I see
A head. No.
a king mattress,
Their
right?
bathroom, their bedroom.
Yeah, the parents' bedroom,
Yeah.
right? Right above that, on a like a what do you call it?
Bicycle?
No, a mantle thing, kind of, was this huge Japanese-made machete just hanging there. And I
What
was
if that
like,
falls?
oh!
That's a terrible place for a sword.
No,
That's
I
not
know,
a good
but
place
I
for
was
a
like,
start.
so I quickly
machete.
ran out, and I sat back down on the couch as if nothing happened.
They had all kinds of stuff from like South Africa
Yeah.
in their home also,
But-
so it's very unique.
But I
Wow.
was convinced that Jacques did not like me one day. Because I remember
You
one
don't wanna
time
make
when
him
I was
mad.
like 5, like
I think it's getting really dark.
4 years old or something like that. I went over and I don't know why, but we're all in the street for some reason. All the families in the neighborhood. And I went over and Jacques was like, "Hey, you want some candy?" And Dad was standing right there too, right?
Oh.
He said, "Hey, you want some candy?" I'm like, "Oh yeah, thanks." And he stuck my hand out and gives me these red jelly bean looking things, right?
Oh no.
Hot tamales.
Oh my
Hot
god.
tamales. I'm like 4 or 5. I was like stunned.
You're
I was
dying.
in tears. I
He was probably laughing.
And my
Oh,
dad
yeah.
was laughing too. Dad and Jack were laughing. And I'm like,
my
are you kidding me?
Oh my gosh.
So yeah,
That is great.
That
That
was-
is beautiful.
I was
We need to
convinced he
eat.
hated
Yeah,
me.
I think on that note we should probably end this. Thank you for watching and putting up with my family again. Don't
Say goodbye.
be-
Comment below who's your favorite. 4 of us.
Dude, we need to do more videos together.
Yes, we do.
Because you hated doing videos when we were younger.
Yeah, I know,
I've
because-
shared those stories.
Noah! Do it right.
Did I really do that?
You were a little tough.
I don't remember getting upset.
Like a monster.
Yeah.
You would freak. You would freak out when I
You
messed
just
up.
wanted things the right way.
So every time I come up with a video, I don't think of the story. I think of individual shots, and I think exactly how I want them, and I try and figure out how I can make that basically like. What do I have to do to get that shot that I have in my head? And when some people don't put a lot of effort into it,
No,
There
at
we
first we do, right? But then after like we make the slightest mistakes like again and again, that's when we're like fed up with it. But I remember in Superhero
we need to
Dude-
go.
yeah, we really
Just
do.
a minute, Superhero Dude, whatever, and
Yep.
he would like whisper me the instructions.
Yep. I think I've told that story on here
Yeah,
before.
it's
Yeah.
cute.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, we're gonna need a skedaddle.
Who's your favorite? Comment below.
Me.
Bye.
Bye.